Hello and welcome back, you guys. I'm very excited for this second class here. We're going to get started very simply with the top of the body first. So looking up and down 4 times. Then doing ear to shoulder 4 times. Side to side. If you've taken the other class, you already know how this goes in the beginning. I like to work from the top of the body all the way down to the toes. Alright, finish up with that neck. And we're going to work those shoulders. Scrunch up, let it go. We're just going to do this a few times until you feel like you've really let go. And then we're going to roll the shoulders back 4 times. So you finish up, switch it to rolling forward 4 times. Next, we're going to reach across 1 at a time. Hold it for a few seconds here. Get into the music, if you will. This is a dance class. Alright, and then over the head, grabbing that opposite elbow. Switch it. Alright, and then we're just going to wind those arms down while working the wrist. Yep, just work everything out. Take your time. Gonna get into that back now. Reaching from side to side. Also starting to get those knees warmed up. Reach over. Really stretch out. You're gonna hit those arms one more time on each side. Try to make sure that your shoulders don't tense up into your neck. Keep everything aligned. Next, it's all about those hips. So get down low and sway from side to side, trying your best to just do your hips. And then you're going to do front and back. Each of these will be about 8 counts. Alright? Isolation is very important here. And you go to one side first with the slow roll, and then reverse it around to the other side. Working out all those kinks that, we end up getting throughout our days. And then you're going to stay low in that squat, get into those hip flexors, okay? Gonna want to regain your composure here and then work on our balance. Hold your arm out if you need to, or just simply have it at your side or holding that knee. It's a little bit harder for me with the belly in the way, but you guys should be able to do that pretty easily for the most part. Everybody's different, but take it at your own pace and push yourself to where you can go to today. So now we're doing it backwards to get the front part of that leg real good. Very important for those quads. The animals are all running around the room, and at this point in the video, the reason I'm talking is I believe I'm saying something to somebody about them. So I apologize for that. We're going to start with some squats now to really fire up those legs and get them ready to work. So 1, 2, and pulse on the next one. Pulse, 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 up. Take your time with these. Alright, and then I need to work my hips out here. If you do not need to, that's fine. So now we're going to do what I kind of like to call a standing cat-cow, where you're arching your back in each direction. And then as you do it, Your arms go to the front and then to the back to counter. Skip that down a few times, or as many as you need. At this part, I was moving intuitively, so basically feeling out each part of my body that needed to shake, get out some energy, just really let go. Treading through those feet, you want to get those ankles and toes warmed up before you dance. In the background, you are hearing one of my favorite artists, Angelique Kidjo. I love her music. Definitely look her up. And then we're going to work on those feet, those ankles. Going around to the outside, bring it around to the inside. Get them nice and warm. So guys, we're going to get into the choreography now. All right. You're going to start on the 5 instead of the 8. Now, you might be thinking, what does she mean by that? You know? So, basically, most dances, people will go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and do it on the 1. So for this dance, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's not gonna be that fast. I'm just giving you an example. So that's how I'm going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first move, you're doing opposite foot, opposite arm. Bring it up, bring it out. So all you did was switch arms. Chase, go in the room. My dog's being weird. Okay, so up, out. Takes a little bit of balance. You're really wanting to look for that 3-point flexion that you see a lot in African styles. So 3-point flexion is basically just the flexion of your feet and the rotation of your hips, everything working together. So hit, hit, bring it up, in. So you gotta be down a little bit to bring it in, or you have nowhere to go. So opposite arm, opposite leg, bring it out, bring it up, bop, bop. Okay? So let's try that with some regular counts. 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8. It skips on itself, and it makes more sense with the music. All right. So next part here, we just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to go, the arms are rolling backwards, not forwards, backwards. 1, 2. All right? Your knees are opening as you're bending them. 1, 2. My hips are moving like this, doing a body roll. If you just get one thing or the other right now, that's okay. Like if you're getting this, but you don't understand how to open your knees with it, that's okay. Or if you're getting the movement, but you're not really understanding how to fully roll your hips with it, that's fine too. Because you can always go back to these videos, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. All right. So now let's well, we'll actually add on a little bit more, and then do it with music, because that, yeah. So you just went, all right. You're going to step with that front foot. heel, heel, foot, foot. Ba, 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 ba. It's fast. It's fast though. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in. After that, you're going to, this is hard to teach. You kind of just have to keep doing it until you get it. So you just did that, you're gonna go, you're rolling your hips and your heels are coming off the ground. Bring it down lower and make it faster. That's all it is. As you do it, you're letting your feet rotate to the front. Rotate those feet. So they just can't be fully planted at any point in time. All right? So let's try all of that together and then all of that with music. All right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? And you do clap at the end of that. All right, guys. Let's try with music real quick, okay? Alright guys, so I know it's a little fast, so just keep trying it as many times as you need to, okay? We're almost halfway done here. So, next, we are going to, after we hit 1, 2, 3, ba, ba, you're going to do footwork. Lift that right foot up, left foot down, ba, da, da. All right, ba da da, ba da da. There are no counts for that because it's just not the way the move goes. The move goes to the music. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, ba ba, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So I guess you can count it. It's just really fast if you count it. But having a pattern really helps. So that move itself definitely took me a few weeks to get down, possibly a month, because I had to keep doing trial and error. So if you don't get that move on the first try, it is okay. I promise. It's a hard piece of footwork to get down at first. So let's go from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that foot ends up. This foot steps down. As it steps down, you immediately go into the next move. There is no break there at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Pretty self-explanatory. I can't lean back that far, but lean back as far as you can. All right. So lean back, 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 back. and you're nodding your head back with each arm. It's a groove. It's a groove. Don't force it, please. Do not force it. So let's do all of that with music, and then we'll move on. All right, guys, we are halfway done, pretty much. So let's move on. This next part isn't that hard because it repeats 4 times, okay? Ooh, and if you need water, get you some water. Whew, all right. So this next part, you're already to the side. You went 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to do a ball change. That's what it's called, a step ball change. You're going to pick up with the foot that's facing me. So whatever foot you have facing out towards me, you're going to step it back, ball change. That's the easiest way I can explain it. Once you get it, you'll get it. Ball change, ba, 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 ba. That's using your pelvis, ba, 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 ba. You're gonna ball change to the back now. Ball change, ba, 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 ba. Ball change, ba, ba, ball change, Do that 4 times. Practice it as many times as you need to, okay? So, after you do that 4 times, you would just hit ball change, step out, look forward, down. All right. I gotta look up whoever made this move. I know it was a woman and it was on TikTok, so if I can remember it, I'll put it in here somewhere. But around, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's what? All right. So when you do that move and you bring your head around, you bring your knees in, you're doing this on your toes. And your arms, I don't really do anything with my arms. They kind of just flow with my body. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So it's actually the exact same steps as 1, 2, 3, 4. But the difference is that they're not crossing each other. They're already down. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Every single one of those counts, a foot is stepping. 1 and 2. Let me make sure I'm doing that right for you. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. It's gonna feel weird. I don't know how else to describe it to you guys. It's gonna feel weird. But you do that. We're coming up to the end here, which is why I'm speeding it up, because we're almost there. You just hit 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna bring this foot over, body roll in front, 1, 2. So 1, 2. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Ba da da. Step, step, step. Step and step. All right. Foot goes down, foot comes up, down, down. Yep, the very last move of this dance. Ba, ba, ba. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Very simple. All right. Okay. So let's try this through a few times with music. All right.
How's it going?
Good. I'm almost done.
Can I use your laptop?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Tu voudrais qu'on arrête, on va les disques d'or, on va les disques d'or. Allez là c'est la fête, rentre dans le cercle, moi tout est simple, après grimpe dans la chop, faut faire avec.
Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed class today. It's a little bit longer than the last one because like I said, I'm learning as I go and I'm learning how to better equip you guys with sustainable choreography and the right warm-ups and things like that. So I appreciate you guys tuning in today. I'm going to go rest. I hope you guys do too because you definitely earned it. And be blessed.